All right, I just got off of 278. We're heading over to Blue Heron Point. This road just kind of dead ends up here. You've got Mariners Cove, kind of a cool little condo community off to the left-hand side there. And then we'll go up underneath the bridge, actually, to get over to Blue Heron Point. Notice just a really cool little neighborhood. The intercoastal obviously right over there. Pretty cool homes in here. Kind of hard to see the homes if I'm putting the, and that's just the very end right there. We'll hop out here. We're at 4 o'clock, so we're not quite at high tide, low tide yet, but just kind of giving you a quick little look at the house. I mean, everything here looks in pretty good condition. I mean, it's got a little bit of green on it, but soffits and whatnot are really in good shape. I mean, we're obviously cinder blocked there. You know, the caps on a lot of this stuff were the things that in the decking that looked like it was actually in rough shape. You know, I mean, you've got a few little things like that. But everything looks in pretty good condition. Nothing that good cleaning wouldn't take care of on a lot of it. You know, the fence has obviously got some wood rot to it there. Get a little walk through here, just kind of taking a look up underneath everything. And from under here, it really doesn't look bad at all either. I mean, it's just a few deck boards that may have some issues. Anybody's here? Let's take a look down here. This is always, the docks and the walkways are always the most questionable. Not gonna lie, not a lot of bounce to it, you know. some parts. I mean, the railing cap on it obviously is pretty thin and flimsy right now, but the decking feels pretty great. Did the same translucent, or I don't know, translucent, I always get it wrong, the opaque kind of glass there. A pretty cool little area. So I think we've got our answer. You know, dead low tide, we are going to have some mud. And we're not right at it yet. So the good news is those extra 2 pilings right there would be where you would have your boat lift. So in the event that you wanted to have a boat and keep a boat here full time, you could certainly put it up on a lift and not have any problem. If it were a smaller type of boat, if you notice how those 2 have kind of got plastic little ramps, or if you had a jet ski or something along those lines, they definitely make floating docks like that are meant to go up and down and the boat ride up and down. But you can see how the other ones have got theirs up on a lift. So, and that's a pretty good size Pro line that's right in front of us with a pretty good size motor. So, and we've got an 8 to 9 foot tide. You'll have plenty of water to get in and out here, and you're really, I don't think, very far away from pretty good water, even an hour on either side of this. So we should obviously, we definitely have some mud right there that we're seeing. So in about 10 minutes we'll have, you definitely are going to want to give it at least an hour, maybe a little bit more, on both sides at low tide. So what we're looking at right there in front of us is the Hilton Head Marina. The gray building off in the distance there, straight away, that's where Sunset Grill is. Obviously, you can see that's probably one of the nicest RV parks in all of America, right there. Past the little orange gazebo at the end, that's the Intercoastal Waterway and Pinckney Island, literally directly across from that. So pretty cool little area right here. I mean, this is this is cool. My wife and I were talking about how neat it is last night. So I think this is a very interesting option, to put it mildly. Again, let's walk back up. I mean, this stuff all seems to be in pretty good condition. You know, those pilings have obviously been here for a little bit, but they still look in good shape. Trying to see, you know, this side, it looks like they may have added an extra one to just kind of shore things up. Obviously, we've got some power out here as well. Looks like we had a little wind damage out here, but a cool little outdoor porch. These, you can tell they've obviously had kayaks and stuff that they stored right there, which makes a lot of sense. Walk up. Yeah. Needs a little coat of paint, you know, some cleaning. Neat fire pit right there. You know, a little bit of landscaping, you know, and you could be in pretty good shape. That's a cool, I don't know who that belongs to. I'll have to look at the map. That's kind of a cool little peninsula that just juts out there. I would imagine that belongs to this house. So we can definitely see that there's some issues going on. You know, nothing that you wouldn't expect. I think it actually, you know, considering how close we are to the water, the age of the house, you know, it actually looks in really good shape. It looks like somebody actually probably put the decking too close together when they did it. You can see some of these boards have certainly seen some better days. But really looks in pretty good shape. The tile out here is rock solid. I was expecting to have a bunch of it pop up. Looks like it needs a good cleaning, but seems pretty solid. Air conditioning units. Not sure just how old they are, but they look in pretty good shape. Some more kayak storage back here. AC units are elevated, so that's nice. I don't know if they're elevated high enough, but I wouldn't think it would be too difficult to get them up, as the first floor is elevated to the 15-foot mark. So they may want you to get that up to that level. I'm not sure. Again, I didn't walk through here. Lacey was kind of fussy the other day, but I was just going to take a quick walk through. These beams all look in pretty good shape. I mean, this is a big 3-car garage. Whoa, scared me to death. But yeah. A good looking property. And one of the neat things is we've got a screened in porch down here too. So it's not like the kids couldn't enjoy one level, adults at another level. So anyway, that is kind of the walkthrough on the exterior of it. I mean, you can tell there, I mean, even the bottoms right here on the ground really are in good shape. The driveway, I mean, we've got some cracks in the driveway, but I mean, heck, I've definitely seen far worse driveways. Yeah, I think a good power washing on it, and it's in pretty good shape. I mean, on the front side of the house, I didn't notice this at all. From the backside, you can hear cars over there, but I didn't hear this at all on the backside of it. So, I think if you're looking at stuff here, this is the side you definitely want to be on from a quietness side. Neat tin roof that they've got on there. Looks like it's in pretty good shape. I don't know a whole lot about tin roofs and what they need and don't need from an attention standpoint. So I don't want to overstep my bounds on saying anything about that. But yeah, everything down here looks in really good condition. I'm starting to think that the people that are selling this really know that the house is in good shape. And they really just aren't looking to haggle and have a whole bunch of craziness. But, they've clearly given a good due diligence period. If you look at the stairs, even walking up, again, I think they just nailed these things too far to get too close together. But the stairs are solid. Everything in this thing is a solid feeling house. We got a few bugs. Need a good cleaning, like we discussed. But it's I like it a lot. I like it more and more as I kind of look at it. It's really good size, really nice size living room, dining room. Neat property. So, and that's it. I'm signing off. There's your view of I'm messing with things now. The Intercoastal Waterway right over there. Have a great day. This is Dave Thornton with Carolina Realty Group, 843-384-1606, and this has been 30 Blue Heron Point. Take care.